The stage was set for what seemed like a typical late-night talk show appearance, with Johnny Depp stepping onto the Jimmy Kimmel Live set in Los Angeles on April 20, 2025, to promote his new thriller, Day Drinker, co-starring Penn Tilde copyright Lope Cruz. The crowd erupted in cheers as Depp, dressed in his signature bohemian-style layered scarves, a fedora, and tinted sunglasses, waved with his usual charm. Jimmy Kimmel, known for his sharp wit and playful banter, welcomed Depp warmly, referencing their past interactions, including a memorable 2013 on-air kiss that had delighted fans. The atmosphere felt light, with the audience buzzing in anticipation of a fun, engaging interview. But beneath the surface, there were hints of tension. Depp, now 6'1", has been open about his desire for privacy after years of public scrutiny, particularly following his high-profile legal battles with Amber Heard. Kimmel, ever the provocateur, seemed eager to push boundaries, setting the stage for an unexpected clash. As the interview began, Kimmel lobbed a few light-hearted jabs about Depp's eccentric fashion and his role in Day Drinker, which Depp took in stride, flashing his trademark grin. However, the tone shifted when Kimmel veered into more personal territory, asking about Depp's rumored $150 million net worth with a quip, "With all that cash, you could buy this studio and fire me yourself." The audience laughed, but Depp's smile faltered, his discomfort evident. Sources close to the show later revealed that Depp had requested certain topics, like his finances, be off-limits, a request Kimmel's team reportedly acknowledged but didn't fully honor. The exchange grew tense as Kimmel pressed further, referencing a 2016 incident involving Depp and Heard's pet dogs in Australia, where the couple had to apologize for violating biosecurity laws. "Those Yorkies caused an international incident to any other pets starting wars lately?" Kimmel asked, grinning. Depp's expression darkened, and the studio's energy shifted. Crew members exchanged nervous glances as Depp leaned forward, his voice low but firm. "Let's talk about the movie, Jimmy." The audience, sensing the unease, grew quieter, unaware they were witnessing the prelude to a dramatic exit that would soon dominate headlines and spark a social media firestorm. Clips of the moment, leaked by audience members, spread rapidly on X, amassing millions of views within hours. Fans began dissecting the interaction, with some praising Depp for standing his ground and others criticizing him as overly sensitive. The incident drew comparisons to a rumored clash involving Clint Eastwood on Kimmel's show, though fact checks later debunked that story as fictional. For now, the focus was on Depp, whose walkout was about to become one of the most talked about moments in late-night TV history. As the interview progressed, the tension between Johnny Depp and Jimmy Kimmel escalated, transforming what started as playful banter into a full-blown confrontation. Kimmel, perhaps misreading Depp's cues or leaning into his role as a provocative host, continued to probe into sensitive areas. He brought up Depp's 2022 defamation trial against Amber Heard, a topic that has long been a sore point for the actor. "You've had quite the journey since the trial. How's it feel to be back in the spotlight?" Kimmel asked, his tone light but pointed. The audience chuckled nervously, but Depp's demeanor shifted starkly. His eyes narrowed, and he removed his sunglasses, a rare move that signaled his growing frustration. "I'm here to talk about my work, not my past," he said, his voice steady but laced with irritation. Kimmel, sensing the pushback, tried to pivot with a joke about Depp's bohemian lifestyle, but the damage was done. Depp, who has spoken in interviews about the toll of constant media scrutiny, seemed to reach a breaking point. He leaned back in his chair, crossing his arms, and the audience could feel the shift in the air. Behind the scenes, producers were on edge, aware that the interview was veering into dangerous territory. According to insiders, Kimmel's team had been briefed on Depp's sensitivity to questions about his personal life, particularly the Heard trial, yet the host pressed on, perhaps chasing a viral moment. The clash reached its peak when Kimmel made a quip about Depp's rumored financial troubles in the 2010s, saying, "You've had some wild spending story buying islands, cannons for Hunter S. Thompson's ashes. Any regrets there?" Depp's response was icy, "This is what they do. They drag you through the mud, and then laugh about it on live TV." The audience fell silent, Stunned by the raw intensity of his words, Depp then stood, tossed his microphone onto the desk with a clatter, and declared, "I'm done playing their game." As he stormed off the stage, security personnel appeared, escorting him out as the crowd sat in shocked silence. The producers scrambled to cut to commercial, but the moment was already spiraling into a media frenzy, with ex-users posting clips and sparking debates over who was in the wrong. The fallout from Johnny Depp's dramatic exit from Jimmy Kimmel Live was immediate and explosive, igniting a firestorm across social media and entertainment news outlets. Within minutes of the incident, clips of the heated exchange were circulating on X, with hashtags like #DeppVSKimmel and #JohnnyStormsOff trending globally. Fans of Depp rallied behind him, praising his willingness to stand up for himself against what they saw as disrespectful probing. "Johnny's been through enough. Kimmel crossed a line," one ex-user wrote, a sentiment echoed by thousands of likes and reposts. Others, however, criticized Depp's reaction as unprofessional, arguing that Kimmel's questions were standard for late-night TV. "If you can't handle tough questions, maybe don't go on live TV," one commenter noted, highlighting the divide in public opinion. The incident sparked broader discussions about the pressures of fame and the boundaries between hosts and their guests. Depp, who has relocated to London in recent years to escape Hollywood's spotlight, has been vocal about his desire for a quieter life focused on his art. His 2023 interview, where he said, "I just want to make art and live quietly," resurfaced online, adding context to his frustration. Meanwhile, Kimmel addressed the incident at the start of his next episode, striking a conciliatory tone. "Johnny's a great guy, and we've always had fun together," he said, before playing a montage of their past playful interactions to diffuse the tension. Behind the scenes, sources revealed that Kimmel was shaken by the incident, having expected a light-hearted exchange based on their prior rapport. The clash also fueled speculation about Kimmel's future, with reports from February 2025 suggesting he might retire after a 22-year run. For Depp, the walkout was seen by supporters as a stand for dignity, resonating with those who view him as a survivor of Hollywood's relentless scrutiny. The moment was compared to other high-profile talk show clashes, though none matched the raw emotion of this encounter. The broader implications of the Johnny Depp and Jimmy Kimmel clash extended beyond the immediate drama, raising questions about the dynamics of late-night television and the treatment of celebrity guests. Depp's walkout highlighted the fine line hosts like Kimmel walk between entertaining their audience and respecting their guests' boundaries. Late-night shows thrive on spontaneity and humor, but this incident underscored the risks of pushing too far, especially with a figure like Depp, whose tumultuous personal history is well documented. The actor's legal battles, including the 2022 Heard trial and earlier financial disputes, have made him a lightning rod for media attention, something he's actively tried to distance himself from. His decision to storm off was seen by many as a refusal to be fodder for sensationalism, a stance that resonated with fans who flooded X with #JusticeForJohnny, a hashtag that echoed support from his trial days. Critics, however, argued that Depp's reaction was disproportionate, pointing out that Kimmel's humor, while edgy, was in line with the expectations of late-night TV. The incident also brought scrutiny to Kimmel's hosting style, with some questioning whether his pursuit of viral moments had gone too far. Insiders noted that the show's producers were caught off guard, having underestimated Depp's sensitivity to certain topics. The clash also sparked a broader debate about the role of late-night hosts in an era where celebrities are increasingly protective of their personal narratives. For Depp, the incident was a reminder of the challenges of navigating fame, even as he promotes projects like Day Drinker, which has been praised by director Job Hillcoat for Depp's dedication. The viral nature of the clash, with clips amassing millions of views, ensured that the story would linger, shaping public perceptions of both Depp and Kimmel as they navigate the aftermath. As the dust settled, both Johnny Depp and Jimmy Kimmel faced decisions about how to move forward from the high-profile clash. For Depp, the incident reinforced his reputation as a fiercely private individual unwilling to tolerate perceived disrespect. His supporters saw the walkout as a powerful moment of self-assertion, particularly in light of his past struggles with media scrutiny. Posts on X continued to trend, with fans sharing clips of Depp's earlier appearances on Kimmel's show, where the two had shared laughs and camaraderie, contrasting sharply with the recent tension. Some speculated whether Depp would return to the show, as he had after past playful moments, or if the rift would prove lasting. For Kimmel, the incident posed a challenge to his carefully crafted persona as a genial host. His attempt to smooth things over in the next episode, with a light-hearted apology and a montage of past moments with Depp, was met with mixed reactions. Some viewers appreciated his effort to take responsibility, while others felt it downplayed the seriousness of crossing Depp's boundaries. The clash also fueled ongoing rumors about Kimmel's potential retirement, with sources suggesting that incidents like this highlight the pressures of sustaining a long-running show. Neither Depp nor his representatives issued an official statement, though a spokesperson for Daydrinker emphasized Depp's commitment to his craft, distancing the incident from his professional endeavors. The lack of comment from Depp's camp kept the focus on the viral clips and fan reactions, which continued to drive engagement online. The incident, while divisive, underscored the enduring fascination with Depp's persona and the unpredictable nature of live television, ensuring its place as a memorable moment in pop culture. Looking ahead, the Johnny Depp and Jimmy Kimmel clash serves as a case study in the evolving landscape of celebrity culture and media interactions. The incident highlighted the growing expectation for public figures to have control over their narratives, particularly in an age where social media amplifies every moment. Depp's walkout resonated with those who see him as a symbol of resilience, having weathered years of personal and legal challenges. The support on X, with millions engaging with #Depp versus Kimmel, showed the power of fan communities in shaping the narrative around such events. For late-night television, the clash raised questions about how hosts balance humor with sensitivity, especially when dealing with guests who carry significant personal baggage. Kimmel, a veteran host, now faces the task of rebuilding trust with audiences and guests alike, particularly as speculation about his retirement looms. The incident also underscored the unique pressures on figures like Depp, whose every move is scrutinized, yet who continue to take risks by appearing on platforms like Jimmy Kimmel Live. The viral nature of the clash, fueled by audience leaks and rapid sharing on X, demonstrated the speed at which modern media controversies unfold. As Depp continues to promote Daydrinker and Kimmel navigates his show's future, the incident will likely remain a touchstone for discussions about fame, respect, and the boundaries of entertainment. Whether the two reconcile or let the moment fade into late-night history, the clash has left an indelible mark, reminding us that even in the polished world of talk shows, raw human emotions can take center stage.